smelling good, eating good, drinking good, thinking good thoughts, having a good time, sharing good energy in good places with good people, doing good things. All right. I've been called to really go through the laundry basket to do, well, it's not the laundry basket anymore. I switched it to a picnic basket. All the cards that I made, but ooh, somebody's prosperity is growing. That's awesome. Let's see what else. Yeah, there's some games out here for sure. Let me make sure you guys can hear me, because someone marked yesterday that they could not hear me. Unavailable for hearing. Boom. All right, let me. Unavailable for hearing. All right. So clearly, we're on some preparation. Ooh, so you're being guided to prepare for this too. Prepare for whatever this is, this increase in abundance. Also keep it heavily guarded and protected. Like keep your business is what I'm getting. And let go of any illusions that don't match up with what it is that you're looking to receive right now. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is what I was getting from the gate. Like the download that I was getting was like, so a couple of different things are taking place. Right now, people that went against you or brought conflict towards you are realizing like the beauty of because you're the type of person, you're not meant to be like studied or, watched. You're the type of person that's meant to be experienced. So meeting and forming relationships and communication, stuff like that. So what it looks like is taking place is the individuals who were bringing you conflict are actually now seeing your beauty. Like they're seeing your value. There's also other people who are just butt sore and hurt. And the fact that they're butt sore and hurt is something that they'll just have to live with. But what I'm understanding is like quite quickly, like as soon as they realize the loss, so some people it's going to take for them to see you with your new person to realize that it's over. And that's fine. To each his own. If you can't accept the fact that you're not with them now and they don't want to be with you, maybe you need to see them be with someone else, right? It is what it is. But after that loss, they'll see why you took the effort. They'll see why you made the changes that you needed to make. They'll see like the skill that it takes to actually be in the type of energy, position, etc. that you are. I know everybody loves me deep down inside, Leland. Everybody does. So I'm to be loved. So, all right, let's see what else is there here. Woo! I'm to be loved. To be loved. Oh, what a feeling. Yes. So again, there's going to be no denying it. I mean, there really was none before, but people, people are people. They do what they want to, right? All right, let's see. So, to be loved. Ooh, and the Lovers and the Nine of Pentacles just came out on this one too. Ooh. Somebody likes the way you focus too and pay attention. Somebody likes the way you see them. Somebody likes what they see when they look at you. Ooh, someone feels like they could get washed away in your love. Like they'll just lose themselves in the connection. But I don't see that happening because you're in a healthy place, right? So you're not going to let that be the situation or circumstance, just like whomever you're with, like whatever their concerns are, they become alleviated and eliminated as the connection gets stronger and stronger. Yeah. Some people are confused about Someone out here is confused, like, let's see what this is. What is this person? What is this confusing energy? Yeah, there's someone out there that's, the person is fierce. Oh, okay. And this came out with this conflict. So this person is like aggressively attacking and going towards, making sure that they're going towards the right goals when it comes to the conflict. Yeah. Wow. Wow. They're seeing the truth in like the decisions that they made, and they're being honest with themselves about the decisions that they made. And like they know that they wouldn't have, what I'm getting is that they know they wouldn't have needed to take these steps, is what I'm saying, like if they hadn't been faced with the challenges that they were. So basically the people that were bringing them conflict, like they're coming to terms with the fact that like, hey, I have to do it this way because there's no other way to do it. It's just like if you cut somebody off, yeah, that's the only way to bring balance to themselves. It's like if you cut somebody off, you have to keep those boundaries. Like that's just crucial, right? To being able to even go towards your next goal in life. You know what I mean? They'll stop your business, stop your, love life, stop everything if they're not in the same energy issue. Oh, wow. And even there looks like it was maybe some spell work, because it's the Magician card in reverse, or somebody who was trying to manifest something against your will or against their will that's no longer able to do that. It's like it's too balanced. There's nothing that can like penetrate. It's, the deal. Like Fort Knox. Nothing can get in. So, and it might be just because of being overdone, overused. Like people who continue to do the same tricks and the same things over and over again, people catch on and then it's no longer an issue because they know what it is. That's what's happened in this moment too. Yeah. So whomever this is that was like trying to manifest something against your will or trying to manifest themselves back into your life, that type of energy, whomever that is no longer in this illusion. Like ooh, wow. Wow. So it looks like there's a King of Swords in reverse and an Empress in reverse that were just so impatient. They were just so impatient that it was like, what I get the feeling of is like, if they hadn't done this, if they hadn't been trying to go against your will probably would have been softened to what they were experiencing or going through or wanted from you. That's literally what I see. But this impatience, like this is lack of desire to like sit still for a minute. But there's no more illusions about that because I'm getting the people around them, like them not being able to be with you in this current moment to show that relationship is established because you're out here single. Them not being able to be with you has really proven everything that other people needed to know. It's like everything has been uncovered. Like there's no more things that need to be illuminated at this point about what's happening. They're feeling lifeless is what I'm hearing. They're feeling lifeless because they can't hold up this illusion, because they can't, pretend like you want them or something like that. Because essentially, as long as they're not in your current life, then they're just not, right? If you're not taking phone calls, if you're not communicating, if you're not hanging out, if you're not this, if you're not that, they've got to realize that themselves, right? Let's see. Just take a couple more. Ooh. I'm curious, what is this one with all this tape? It's a blank one. It's a blank one. All right, let's see what else is here. Oh, there's a lot of passion too in this relationship. Between you and whomever this new person is. This new person that keeps trying to make it seem like you haven't chosen, like you haven't made a choice. It's like, I'm not with you. That's a sign. Those old people, they did. Oh, they're going to be put in their place though, because the divine is ordering that. They're going to be put in their place, no doubt. Okay, let me separate these real quick. Ooh, their money has been blocked too. Ooh, dang. What happened? I know what happened. Yeah, they're full of trauma bonds. Like that's all they want to do is like create a new instance where they can come in and fill this, negative emotion or fill this negative void because you don't have that. You're at peace right now. So you're not in this negative emotion. Yeah, and that's got them confused and contemplating, where they're at, what they're thinking. A lot of blackmail being done. Somebody maybe changed their name or something like that. But the Fed caught on to them. Wow. Something that happened after Christmas. It's an after Christmas aftermath is what's happening right now. It's taking place in the summer. And they're seeing how things are adding up. Wow. They're trying to figure out what to look for, what to hold on to, and what to let go of. Let go of the collective. They don't want you. Just saying, if you're confused and you need the help, hey, that's just step one. You're on the road to a lot of growth and expansion as well. That's what can be seen too, around you, through you, even in some instance. Yeah. Wow. And this card says run through them like diarrhea. So it's kind of like the energy of like, whatever's happening with them is happening so fast. It's almost like they can't even catch a breath. They don't have a say. Like even if they wanted it, they don't have a say. That's what's coming out too. Ooh. Oh, wow. Yeah, you may look at this person as really stupid. Like you look at them as a dumbbell, like somebody who's just like, you just don't think. Like that's why we can't be together, because you just make stupid choices. You make stupid decisions. You go after stupid things. You just stupid. Oh, this is big stupid. That's what BS stands for now. It's big stupid. Big stupid. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Somebody's having really obsessive thoughts. And so they're losing days. They're forgetting things. Like they're missing appointments. They're like, oh, dang, I forgot I was supposed to do that today. Like they're getting calls from people for things that they've waited a long time to set up even. So it's like they're forgetting stuff because they're being so distracted by all the distraction stuff that they try to, put in your direction, right? Wow. It's payback time. It is totally payback time right now. Wow. Wow. Several of the units in place have already given their account to their supervisor. So there's a whole department going down. I don't know. The number 536, 527, 236, and 537s could be significant. I don't know if these are room numbers, addresses. Oh, wow. This rat energy came up big time this morning as a download. Like initially I thought I saw a rat. That freak you out, right? Especially upstairs. Like, how did you even, like, I could see one coming in through the garage, but you went upstairs. But anyway. And then someone's definitely rolling over on people. It's like spilling the beans. Yeah. Spilling the beans for sure. Wow. Everybody's seeing like through the illusions, like people, how fake people have been. Wow. This is huge here. You've been making good choices. Yeah, you've been making good choices too. Wow. I just saw like a documentary on gang stalking and how like it's real, and how they showed and they started to prove like there are a few cases that are proven. And one of them involved the like executive in, what was it? eBay. So some eBay executives started gang stalking a couple, two people, a husband and a wife. There's a sorority member that can't, there's a sorority member out here that's feeling some kind of way for sure. This is interesting. All right, let me see what's up with these. Okay. So the sorority member feels like they won't be able to like mend the friendship with you, but they know that like it's a part of their, life experience at this point that they'll have to feel a bit broken. Like they won't, like they'll be like, oh, if me and so were still friends, and oh, if me and so were still friends. So this may be a fraternity or sorority members, what it says here. There's close family and exes that are being held responsible for gang stalking and other involvements as well. So that's out here. The government has their case on your behalf, and you will have additional legal suits for civil suits. So if people are stalking you and, in this immature energy, there's a female friend or relative that's older than you that's been involved in this, and it's not going anywhere. That ain't going nowhere. It's like pissing in the wind. Yeah, this coven and all the other groups are fake. So it's kind of like they don't have any real ties to one another. Like they don't have real connections. They don't really like each other. They don't really find like joy in hanging out with each other outside of whatever it is that they're doing maliciously. They're not even enjoying that because it's not getting them anywhere. I mean, how long? That's like going to work and not getting a paycheck. That's the energy they're in right now. It's like, damn, this is not making any sense at all. It's not making any sense to them at all. Because just think about it. If these people have been doing this for years, how long did you get the tracking on the spell work? Because how long is this supposed to go on, right? Nothing is happening to you, collective, but everything is happening to them, and it's going to continue no matter what they do. Even if they come back trying to, give you honor and praise for seeing your beauty now, and seeing how much you were really trying to help or whatever it is. Or whatever they misjudged, like it doesn't even matter at this point. There's a college classmate as well. This may not even be somebody that you were like actually classmates with. It may have just been somebody that was at the dorms quite frequently is what I'm getting here. This person, so you may find like old people coming back around, and if you didn't go to college, you were college age. I'm getting around 21. They want to stay connected and around you so that you stay in this old cycle. But I feel like that's who this rat has already kind of told on it. Like you've seen all of those things. But this is just like a precursor to like the fact that like people are going to start coming back around. And this is that the unit's employees. So if this isn't a job that you used to be at or a previous employer, this is just a business that went after you and they shouldn't have. Everyone that is against you is starting to regret it more and more each day. They're being guided to find out more before they make decisions. Like they really do. They saw what they wanted to see, and now they'll pay what they're supposed to pay is what I'm hearing here. Like they found out more. They didn't wait though, is what I'm getting. Like they didn't wait and make a decision. They went ahead and made a decision and started doing stuff. And then after that, it was kind of like, oh, I saw what I wanted to see. They wanted to know the truth. They didn't want to see what they saw. Like they didn't want to see the good things happening. They didn't want to see the changes actually go in your favor. They didn't want to see that, but they wanted to see whether or not it would or wouldn't for you. So they've seen that. They've seen that it will. Now they got to pay what they're supposed to pay. Pay your fare. They can't control the obsessive thoughts, which causes them to lose time and miss or forget things that are critical or crucial. Again, somebody has been working pretty damn hard trying to get these appointments and these interviews or whatever it is related to work, and it is going to, they're going to miss it like it never even mattered. And that's the energy that the people are going to feel from them, like whomever they're supposed to be meeting, whatever appointments they're missing, whatever it is that falls short on their end. The people are going to feel like they didn't care at all. People are going to feel like I shouldn't have worked with you in the first place. That's what's about to happen. And they won't even be present really during the conversation, which is going to make whomever it is that they're like falling short with as far as business matters are concerned to be like in the energy of like, okay, now I'm going to go have to tell other people not to work with this person because I know for sure that this person is not valuable. Like this person is not valuable at all to the business. Yeah. They're, and this is happening because these people kept trying to keep things going, trying to send mental magic or trying to do thought projections, trying to call you and blow up your phone to get you to talk to them, whatever it is. Someone is also selling things. What I'm getting is someone is selling things because they need the money, but these are high ticket items, like high dollar value items, but also someone's selling things to people after you touch them. So someone's out there clout chasing like, oh yeah, this is the such and such use. Oh yeah, this is the such and such where such and such slept. Oh yeah, like it's that energy. Yeah. I feel like it's because these people know that like they're in this situation where the amount of things that they owe and the amount of money that they need to go out right now is so huge in comparison to what they actually have. And they don't have an idea, a method, a thought, and nothing that will help them to be creative enough to figure out like, how do I get this? How do I get this type of money? How do I do this? They won't be able to pay their fair share. Like somebody's going to be coming after them. Like, no, even though you're in whatever trouble you're in, you still owe. You still owe here. So I don't know if this is that energy that was maybe sending people towards the collective, knowing that the people would fail only for them to get in trouble because they're trying to get other people set up either with spirit or with the devil because they're trying to like, push people and say, oh, no, no, no. Take this person, oh, this person's doing bad, but those people are already had in those situations. So it's not going to work. This person is going to have to pay with their life is what I'm hearing. Like that's the deal that they made, right? It was your life or theirs. And they can't have you. They tried to frame you too for some crimes that they had committed as well. That's crazy business. If you know somebody is nowhere near you, you gotta frame the person that was with you, like somebody that was around you. You can't frame somebody that's like has no connection with you. Like this is where it gets really crazy because it's like, how did they think that they would get away with that? At this point, that's what I don't understand about people. At this point, do you really think that they cannot watch our every move? The government. Do you really think that we see the CCTV and the crime rates lower in other countries, right? And the reason is because they use it. The US uses it too. They can catch you with speeding tickets and all kinds of other random stuff that they have filmed, right? They see everything. They pick and choose. But anywho, this is big stupid. That's big stupid. Trying to frame the collective for something? That's big stupid. The collective lives such a like normal life, right? Dummy. There's a judge and her family, their legacy is ruined. So they were starting out, like, I guess maybe they have something to do with the sororities as well, because that's what's coming up next, is it? No, confused and contemplated, but that's what's coming out. There's a judge and their family. The legacy is being ruined. Basically, there's not going to be any money left. That's what's happening with a lot of these people. Like, it's like the slip through your hands energy, but now it's just kind of like, they don't even get it in their hands. It's gone before they can get it. Or it's like the ball drops and so then the opportunity is no longer available. It's that energy. And then they're just left confused and like, where did I go wrong? These people are in a dark night of the soul. They like to trauma bond with people to use their life force energy. So like when people want to come back around that, you've had, drama or, experience things with, or, it's been difficult in any way, because let's think about it. They're not supposed to be, right? We're capable of overcoming differences, et cetera, but we're not supposed to be having difficulties. We're supposed to be respecting differences, not having difficulties with people in relationships. That's what this problem is these people like to trauma bond. It's like, oh, but remember everything that we've been through. Oh, remember this. Oh, remember that. And it's like, that does not matter. That's why people always say, you don't look at time as being the reason, like, oh, they've been my friends since whenever. And they like trauma bonding. Of course, they've been your friend forever and ever. You are a high vibrational being. You have a different outlook on things. You have a different way of maneuvering through things, et cetera. So, of course, they want to stay connected to you. Spiritually, though, they are blocked from connecting with you. So it doesn't matter. They're blocked. They want. And that's the thing. People can want all day long. That doesn't mean they'll have it, right? You, on the other hand, you're working within your own wheelhouse, the things that actually belong to you, the contracts that you've actually made, the opportunities and ideas that you've actually thought of on your own. That's why they work. Phew. And there's a lot more information too, I'm noticing, that's coming up in the media and whatnot, and different actors and stuff like that that are coming out and talking about how this is a spiritual world. Like this is what we're in, right? The ability to make money has been stopped for them indefinitely. Like they don't even know where they're, like I said, they don't even know where they're going to get the next whatever it is, because the stuff that they were supposed to get back here didn't come. And now it's just kind of like one of the, and then they keep missing the appointments or whatever. It's like a lot of chaos is erupting. That's what I'm getting from this. I don't know what these things are right there, but that's what I'm getting from that. Someone's going to be put in their place too, because the creator sees everything. That's what we said either. This person may be asking you, who do you want? Like, who do you want? Do you want to be with me, or do you want to be with the collective? At all costs, just block them. Just block them. You don't have to answer that question. You don't have to say, I don't want to be with you, and here's why I don't want to be with you, and blah, blah. The person knows what they did. If not, they'll figure it out in that solitude, right? They'll figure it out when you're not around. They know what betrayals they've done. They know what negative thoughts they've had against you or towards you, etc., etc. They know the secrets that they have as well, right? So it's not something to even really be worried about, in my opinion. It's not something to be worried about at all. So now on this other end, there's something that someone can't fight the feeling anymore. It's kind of getting, just wait for that to stop ringing there. All right. Someone can't fight this feeling anymore. You may be getting a call from this person. This person and you, I guess, have been making good choices as well. You're being very purposeful in the way that you do things, right? And everything that you touch is turning to perfectly incredible. So it's kind of like things are just, you're just kind of going with the flow, and things are just working out because you're going with the flow. You're not trying to be manipulative. That's just not in your being, right? That's just not a part of your character. But the fact that you're like steady in it, you know, and it's like when things do kind of come, it's like, oh, is that what we were dealing with? Okay. And then things just kind of, where's that other card? There's a card on the floor, but I was, cleaning up around and a drawer over here, and I found a little card that I'd never seen before. It said expect miracles. And so for like a week or two after I found that card, it was like I was feeling like, oh, okay, you got to see the small miracles. Like you've got to acknowledge the small miracles that have been taking place in your life before the big ones come in. And then as soon as I started to actually be in that energy for like that first week, it's like, okay, that was a small miracle. That's a small miracle. Just taking everything, even if it was someone else's kindness, even if it was, you know, like my pet peeve is when I'm walking into the door of an establishment and there's a man coming out or going in and they do not hold the door. That drives me zany. Or that it'll try to come through the door with me holding it. And I could see if they had like their hands full or something, that's a different situation. But what I'm saying is like, even looking at little instances like when I'm going in, someone's actually holding the door. Oh, that's a little miracle that I didn't have to get annoyed by people's lack of compassion. Oh, look, and that's here next. Compassion is needed. So that's what's needed, is to be compassionate, to think about the needs of other people while your needs are being met, because that's what I'm feeling like. It's like all your needs are going to be met. So you just need to pour that compassion right back out. But in the right places, not over here with this. Being sensible, moderate, and this temperance energy is heavy right now. Like you're so balanced, it's not even funny. Somebody's going to do it in the car. I'm just telling you. I'm thinking it's going to be fun, right? Let me get out of that. It's not my business. Until it's my business, right? But you guys are going to be... Oh my gosh, just saying the scene of this is like you're waiting for the moving truck. And then you guys get busy. Who wrote this? I'd be so confused at the stuff that I write because it's all a download, and I'll just be like, psh, psh, psh. So then when he comes back, it's like, yeah, you're on the road to a lot of growth and expansion. You may see the threes, you know, mother, father, divine. You're on the road to growth and expansion, or mother, father, child. That's another download that I got too. For the divine feminine, some of you may find out that you're pregnant, right? But the way that you will find out is that you'll have this, it's called pre-implantation bleeding. So it's spotting prior to the menstrual cycle being missed. Now, if you're like, I'm still celibate, he's not here yet, then if it happens prior to, it's just a sign that you're fertile. The wild thing is that there have been so many people 50 plus that are having babies these days. So I'm just telling you, even if you're like, I'm too old, if you still get your cycle, ma'am, you're still eggs. And I don't think that science knows everything. Or I feel like maybe there were things that have been hidden or kept from us with relation to science. I also just saw recently too that there's this woman who had something that she had to go to the hospital for. She needed an operation, but she couldn't get the operation because her blood type is not matching anybody on the planet. So now they're finding that there are other blood types. And I feel like they think that has a lot to do with the DNA upgrades. Because as we heal ourselves, we heal internally, we heal mentally. You know, this neurology controls all of this, right? So anyway, the path is unfolding with perfect timing for you. I see that so much. It's like divine timing is like you're understanding like more that it's like, oh, it's right on time. Like it couldn't be sooner, couldn't be later. It's right at the moment that it needs to take place. And it eliminates you being in this fear energy, right? So there's this extra energy of confidence right now that you should be feeling. And lots of love, lots and lots and lots of love. Hi, Clyde. Daddy and mommy will really enjoy this pregnancy experience together. So that's going to be beautiful, especially for first-time parents, people that have had children before, maybe with people that they weren't really connected to, that, you know, weren't in, you know, that weren't passionate about them. So that's what's going to be different this time is like the baby and the children and the family unit and all the rest of that is being created in the right energy. It's being created in an energy of passion and choice and uniting. So it's not like a forced situation or like, oh, you know, I had to get married because, you know, I was already a single mom kind of energy. It's not that, right? It's not a, oh, well, I had to marry her because she was pregnant type of energy. It's like, no, I want to marry her and get her pregnant type energy. So there's a difference to the way that things are culminating. That it's true love. You know, that's what I've been seeing here. It's literally just true love. The number 7. Oh, yes. I love when the 7 comes up because, you know, I'm just a fan of myself. Oh, goodness. This is funny. The initial T could be significant. The initials D could be significant. Divine masculines are so serious about giving you that D too, because I was like, it's yeah. I'm just telling you. Don't question it. The initial Q could be significant. The initials B, F, N, or L could be significant. They could be on either side of this. I'm not wasting my time trying to decipher things because I know that everything can't be right like all the time, right? And then there's also, if people are sending you illusions and you fall into it because I say the wrong initial or this, that's the illusion that you get trapped in. So there's this level of learning that has to take place. But anyway, there's a Gemini here that's involved. There's a Virgo here is saying, trust yourself. You may find that you have these somewhere else. That's why we say to look in your chart too, to know if like, okay, Virgo could be your south node. With that, you need to look at Virgo and see what are the aspects, the negative aspects of Virgos that you would need to work on, you know, if you haven't been working on your south node and so on and so forth, right? There's 4. I'm getting 4 days. I'm getting 4 days. I'm getting 4 days that will see something significantly different. It's also like this, like right into that retrograde too. So it may be in 4 days that somebody's going to try to reach out to you, be it good or bad, right? It could be, you know, both even, right? Somebody that you don't want to talk to might reach out, and then somebody that you're like, I couldn't wait to hear from you. Like, I've been waiting, but I couldn't wait any longer. That was also part of the reading that just came out too, right? Okay. All right, let's see. Do I want to pull out another deck? I think I'm just going to do an oracle really quick and then close it out. If I can find an oracle. Oh, yeah, let's use this one. Ooh, we got some extras. Ah, morning. The world awaits you right now, collective. The world is like on your time. Like, you getting up? Okay, we getting up. You going to sleep? We got to go to sleep. It's really giving that. Yeah, you've earned your stripes. You're in this lion or lioness energy. Hey, did you guys know that a Black Panther is really just a leopard? It's just really dark. Okay, I found that out yesterday. Didn't know that. But in the right light, you can actually see their leopard stripes. Like, you can see them. It's so cool. Yes, I watch Nat Geo, National Geographics, and all those kinds of things. The collective, as we close it out, pure thought. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows. Oh, I'm busy today. When the mind is pure, joy follows, like a shadow that never leaves. Look deep into your heart and question the motivation of your thoughts as well as their truthfulness. That's a lot to do with it too, truthfulness. Do they lead to happiness? When you can remove your own personal fantasy stories from your thoughts, I was talking about the mind too, you'll be able to embrace reality simply as it is and understand that there is a divine purpose to everything that happens. So that happens to us. So that's definitely like going with the flow, staying pure in thought, thinking like, don't think like, oh, what if, this person doesn't like me, or what if I forget my such and such? What if? Don't be in that. What if it goes great? What if it's better than you expected? That's probably my go-to. It's like, what if it turns out like it's going to be better than you expected? It's going to be better than you expected. I just feed myself that affirmation. That's typically what I do, just to make sure that my mind is in the positive direction. It's going to be better than you expected. And then it ends up better than you expected. It really does. What more? Anything else here for the collective? I think pure thought was perfect enough. And pure understanding. Wow, 5 and 6. Pure thought and pure understanding. 5, 6, 7 too. Like it. The stillness of the heart reflects heaven on earth. As truth unfolds, it spoke about truth here too, right? As truth unfolds with no strings attached, the heart becomes simple and pure. When you take away the personal stories and the fears that are created. So somebody's in stinking thinking like, what if they break up with me? What if things don't work out? I saw so-and-so and so-and-so was together forever and then they broke up. Like, so that wasn't forever. So there's maybe somebody's having some stinking thinking about whatever is next, but you just have to have pure understanding that it's not whatever it is. Like, it's going to be better than you expected. That's what I love about life right now too. But when you take away the personal stories, so those personal stories are only in your mind and unfolding because they're previous experiences. If you accept that they're just a previous experience, then you'll be able to remove that thought in your own head that makes you doubt or makes you, I don't know. But anyway, when you take away those personal stories and fears created by the mind and strip away the toxic emotions of anger, self-doubt, and frustration, you can look at what is happening quite simply just as it is. So you'll be able to see like, oh, wait a minute, no. Oh, wait a minute. I had that happen a few times too, where I was going somewhere and someone was asking me an extra question and I was getting ready to get like a little irritated by the questions. But I was like, no, just answer the question. And then I answered the question and they said, okay, thanks. And then in their response to me, after getting my answer, they actually were able to help me to understand why they had the question. It was pertinent to what they were doing, though it may not have seemed that way. So that may be experiences that you're having. It's like, no, the questions are pertinent for reasons that you may not know yet. And you have to be comfortable in that situation. That was extreme. All right. I hope that this has been helpful and insightful in some type of way, shape, or form. And I'll catch you on the next one. Later.